Alright, how's it going, peeps? It's been a couple days since I've been on, but I don't want to be one of those people that has to make a video every day just to be on video, YouTube, whatever. So here is your fastest possible than our RV update on Thursday the 7th. Pretty much I'm going to be pulling intel from the guys from Twitter, Majid, Brothers Technology, and the guy from Iraq, ABUSNWE. So, like to cite my sources and where I'm pulling this stuff from. So, here we go. Everything's in my my opinion. So, yada yada. Timing. So here we are, post-Trump victory. So it begs the question: is this what we've been waiting on? Certainly does seem plausible. So we're going to look at some of the things that's happened this month in November, and we're only on the 7th. A lot of things are seeming to be culminating right now. And I have notes, so forgive me for not looking up here as I read my notes down here. So let's look at some of those things. So obviously, Trump's been reelected. That's been a major leap forward and a huge, load off. Is it the be all end all? No. Are we still going to have challenges moving forward? Yes, because let's face it, the deep state rats and all these bad people are not just going to roll over and say, okay, you won, we're going, happy to go to Gitmo now. That's not going to it's not going down that way. So you need to stay prepared for challenges. So Trump reelected. That was huge. And what did we immediately see with that in the stock market? We saw a lot of money coming back. We saw the value of the dollar jump. All these things, especially the value of the dollar, putting pressure on Iraq. That they need to get off the pot, if you know that expression. So another thing that recently happened, and Majid was all over this, was the completion of the Port of Fayal and the beginning of the development road. So in my understanding, when it says the development of the beginning of the development road. So development road goes through Iraq, and it's going to be one of the main transportation hubs of the Middle East, if not the biggest. But what's the beginning point of that? You have to receive goods at a port. So the completion of the port and its inauguration and it's up and running. Saddam just gave his blessing, seal of approval. So now they can start receiving these container ships in and then start trucking goods up and through the development road. So major, should be like bells and whistles going off that is such a huge announcement, because it says Iraq is international, because they're going to be receiving goods from all over the world to send up the development road. So guys, that's major. Majid is also reporting that on Monday the rate and then the 2025 budget, HCL, there was a big meeting of all the important people in Iraq, Sadani and all these guys, and these things were hammered out and finalized. Now, what are we waiting for? Saturday the 9th, they're voting to pass important laws and submitting the 2025 budget. Another date that we're looking at is the 20th for this historical Iraqi census. Basically, they're locking the country down for 2 days. Excuse me, and everyone is going to be counted and sorted. I guess they have a big sorting hat, maybe. I don't know. Just go. Basically, you have to prove that you're an Iraqi citizen, especially if you're holding one of the Iraqi government pay cards. This, I believe, is going to be tied directly to the HCL. And HCL is the hydrocarbon law, for those of you who hear the term HCL but don't really know what it is. Someone asked me to do a deep dive into that. Honestly, I can work on it, but I think things are enrolling so fast it's going to be a moot point. So everything with Iraq has been going slowly, and we are entering the suddenly phase where, man, the afterburners are getting ready to kick in, and we're going to see this thing go. So another thing tied back to Trump, and this was something that the Brothers Technology guy on Twitter was reporting, that an article out of Iraq that says that after the Trump victory, there are no more gray areas in Iraq. Now, that there's some interpretation there, but basically, I think we've been waiting for Trump to win the election, and immediately, what have we seen with that? All the nations of the world, except for Iran, have been, contacting Trump and telling him, hey, we're ready to pick up where we left off and, move the world forward. So we've been seeing, people twiddling their thumbs for the last 4 years, except for Iraq. The last 4 years, Iraq has been moving mountains to get ready for this day. So that's your down and dirty, fast and furious. Where are we at with Iraq and the dinar? So I think we're going to see a lot of important things come out this weekend. It's a 3-day weekend here in the States, and we know that that's not important to Iraq. They don't care about our holidays. But like it or lump it, we are tied to the Iraqi dinar, and the things that are happening in Iraq are directly tied to us through the Treasury and Trump. If you can't see that, you probably need to clean your glasses and take a step back and revisit everything. So we've always heard that the best time for banks to do their thing and the RV rate change, all this stuff to move forward is on a 3-day weekend, just due to banks being closed for the holiday. So I'm not saying it's happening this weekend. I'm saying it's very interesting timing. So that's it. Just a little housekeeping on my end. Still appreciate all you guys' love, prayers, and all that stuff. I'm doing so much better. Health is about 90%, getting back to 100%. So doing great. We're at that central line that the bruise is going. All the scars and everything are healed up. So appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, and I thank you for your time. And as always, anything breaks, I'll jump on and let you know. All right, man. Be sure to follow Majid, Brothers Technology, and ABUSNWE on Twitter. These guys, they're cranking out articles. This is as fast as you can hit the refresh screen. They're cranking them out. So mad props to those guys. They are knocking it out of the park every single day. So like I said, that's your Fast and Furious report, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy.